Well, more evacuations have been ordered in parts of Nevada as fire crews work to contain the Caldor Fire.
The wildfire has burned close to 200,000 acres and has destroyed hundreds of structures. The leading edge of the fire is outside the town of Myers. Flames are very close to downtown Lake Tahoe right now. CBS 2's Carter Evans is there with the very latest. Carter, what is the latest from where you're at right now? Good to see you this morning.
Nice to see you too, and it's nice because it's calm here right now as far as the wind is concerned, and that's really good news. As you know, we have a red flag warning through 11 o'clock tonight here, so these winds could pick up at any time and breathe life back into this fire, if you will. But it's been calm so far, and that's good news. It was also calm yesterday. It really gave firefighters a chance to get in there and put out some of those spot fires that are coming in some of these neighborhoods like Myers that you mentioned. What they're doing is they're flying a Air Force aircraft 18,000 feet overhead with an infrared camera that can look through this thick layer of smoke and see those hot spots and guide firefighters right to them. And in some cases, these hot spots that they can't see because they're just smoldering right now with the naked eye are in people's backyards. So they're guiding them right into people's backyards. They're putting out these smoldering hot spots before the wind picks up, blows them back into flames again.
Well, Carter, officials have called in extra resources to help battle the flames. What more can you tell us, and how many firefighters are on the ground now?
About 4,000 firefighters right now, and that sounds like a lot, but this is a big fire. We're talking about 200,000 acres right now, 50,000 people evacuated, tens of thousands of structures to protect. They could certainly use more firefighters, and they are getting some help in the form of the National Guard. The California National Guard is sending about 1,000 members in to help out. What does that look like here in Lake Tahoe as far as firefighters right now? On the outskirts of town, they're cutting dozer line right now, and they're really trying to keep that fire back from the dozer line as much as possible. On the other side of the dozer line, you have those neighborhoods like Myers that you were talking about earlier, and we've seen fire come right up into the backyards of some of those homes, but those structure protection teams are there, and so far they've been able to catch everything.
And Carter, while you've been around the area, have you noticed a large amount of people really trying to evacuate the area? Are the roads really blocked up or clogged up?
You know, by the time I got here, everybody was gone, and it's actually eerie. You know, aside from police officers patrolling and firefighters up in the neighborhoods, there's not a soul to be seen around here. And in fact, just about 10 minutes ago, right behind me through here, we had a bear walking through the area and just moseyed right through the parking lot here. And we've seen video of a lot of this over the last couple of days. And I guess when you get rid of the people, the bears kind of come out to play back in their natural habitat again, which is where people are normally living.
Oh, that's such a nice treat. I'm glad you're okay, Carter. And it looks beautiful behind you.
It really does. It looks so clear, too.
It
Not
does.
as smoky as we've been seeing it.
It's pretty smoky. It really is smoky. You know, it's thick, but at least at the ground level right here looks okay. But when I look off into the distance, all I see is haze. And, you know, after about 500 yards, it disappears into the mist.
Well, it sure is eerie, as you mentioned. Carter Evans reporting live from South Lake Tahoe. Thank you so much.